Celebrates his Vyasa Puja every year, sometimes in Vrindavan, but generally he celebrates his Vyasa Puja every other year. So Guru Maharaj's birthday was celebrated yesterday, and today we're very fortunate in ISKCON of Central New Jersey to all be gathered here today to celebrate this auspicious occasion. We have, I know we have so many actually people who are here already and who are also coming. We have many godbrothers, godsisters, we have many well-wishers as well, and many devotees coming from different communities in New Jersey, as well as so many devotees coming from out of state. So we welcome you all. Thank you so much for coming to be part of this wonderful occasion. Many of you know His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj, either through personal association or through his Vani, most likely through YouTube. You've heard his kirtans, you may have participated in his kirtans, as well as been in his Bhagavad Katha that he conducts, either in person you've been or in India, or through YouTube. And he's also very much well known for his kirtan. He's also very much well known for his Bhagavad Kathas, as well as doing padayatras all over the world. That was his specific instruction that was given to him by Srila Prabhupada. And he's also very much known for his Brajamandal Parikrama that he conducts every year during Kartik in Vrindavan. So like this, Guru Maharaj has been serving the community, has been serving ISKCON globally as well as in different parts of the world. He's also written wonderful books such as the Raj Mandal Darshan book that at least I know from the community I'm in is kind of Bergen County. That's a book that we've read almost every single Karthik. If not every single Karthik, as a community once, and then there's so many different groups of devotees who continue to read that book every single year. He's also written books such as My Prabhupada, the Vrindavan Mayapur festivals, as well as the most popular book known as Bombay is My Office. And that's actually where His Holiness Swami Maharaj joined the ISKCON movement. He originally joined in ISKCON Juhu. And like this, we'll get to learn about more of Guru Maharaj's feasts, his glorifications, as we now move on to the next part of the program, which will be the offerings made by the devotees here. So after the offerings, we'll have Guru Vashtaka, we'll have Arti, and then we'll have Kirtan. And then after that, or before that, excuse me, we'll have a couple of videos that have wonderful videos, couple of videos that have been made on Guru Maharaj for all of you to witness. And then after that, we'll have the Arti and the Kirtan. And then after that, we'll have Prashadam. I'd also like to thank Shringar Murthy Prabhu, who's been heading the entire Prashadam actually. So we can have a round of applause and a Haribol for him too. I just actually came, I drove all the way from, northern New Jersey, and I brought him here. He came just specifically to cook wonderful Prashadam for all of you. So thank you, Shringar Murthy Prabhu. So at this time, we can move on to the offerings.
I'm just going to read my offering which I sent already. Namo Vishnu Pada Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Lokanatha Swami Niti Namine Om Agyanti Virandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaksuranmilitam Deve Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah Namaste Sri Nityanand Kripa Sri Murtaye Krishna Prem Bhakti Jnan Tribhuvane Pradayate Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Range Kehirim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Sri Gurum Dintarinam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Param Puja Gurudev, kindly accept my Koti Koti Sastang Danvat Pranam in the dust of your divine lotus feet on this auspicious occasion of your transcendental 77th Vyasa Puja. All glories to you, Srila Gurudev, on your divine appearance day. All glories to your beloved spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. Wish you a very blissful Vyasa Puja in Pandharpur Dham, along with many happy returns of the day. On this auspicious day, my heartfelt prayers to Sri Sri Radha Pandrinath to bless you, Gurudev, with blissful, healthy, and vibrant long life, to make many more conditioned souls Krishna conscious and thereby real Bhagyavan in this Kali Yuga. Celebration of golden anniversary of your sannyas in Vrindavan last year is still fresh on our minds. What an amazing celebration it was. It was a joyous and heartfelt glorification and recognition by our God brothers, God sisters, and many well-wishers around the world of your dedicated services as seasoned sannyasi in the army of Srila Prabhupada, spreading mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all over the world. It was an authentic validation of how glorious representative you are of Lord Krishna in the form of spiritual master in this world and a great disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Hearing all this made me emotional and felt blissful as well as fortunate that you are my well-wishing and caring spiritual father. It was my good fortune and cherished memories to get your personal association during these and previous year celebrations. Dear Gurudev, you are always so absorbed in your attraction for Guru and Gauranga, and hence you have always lived exalted level of spiritual attainment. For your selfless service, loving Krishna at any risk is a daily routine as having rice, dal and chapatis. And then you have the greatest compassion and tolerance and expertise to teach and guide your followers in the zenith of bhakti. You lovingly lead all of us towards Krishna in a Vrindavan atmosphere. Srila Gurudev, my consciousness is vastly distant from the consciousness of you and our Guru Parampara have prescribed, and it is also so far away from attachment to the required practices that would lead me to the cherished position of truly being your servant. I am deeply embarrassed by this. What to do? I am already 82 years old. There is a little hope for a drastic change within me. As your servant, I keep trying as I wait for your magnanimous mercy. My only hope is your causeless mercy. My dependence on you is a perpetual reality. With feelings of deep gratitude and security, I once again fall into the dust of your lotus feet. Once again, thank you so much, Gurudev, for your ever-caring affection, countless blessings, and causeless mercy on this unworthy son of yours. Hoping to remain at your lotus feet, I am your unworthy son and lowly servant, dear Govindas, New Jersey, USA. His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj ki Jai.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Govind Prabhu, for your wonderful offering. I'd like to now call upon your they decided to stop by and join us for Vyasa Puja celebration. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale, Srimate Lokanatha Swami iti namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi, Gauravani Pracharine, Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshitarine. So thank you so much, Mahaprem Kirtan Prabhu, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to glorify a pure soul. Is Hindi okay with everyone? Okay. So मेरा जो एसोसिएशन महाराज श्री के साथ हुआ है वो उनके डिसाइपल्स के थ्रू 3 तरह से हुआ है. उनके डिसाइपल्स, वंडरफुल डिसाइपल्स, रामचंद्र प्रभु एंड फैमिली, जय द्रौपदी माता जी एंड फैमिली, Vivekanand Prabhu and family, wonderful devotees. So my Guru Maharaj always says, जो वृक्ष होता है ना उसकी क्वालिटी कैसे मालूम होती है, फल कैसे हैं उनके. The wonderful fruits Maharaj has produced. So परम पूज्य His Holiness लोकनाथ स्वामी महाराज की जय. तो 3 तरह से हुआ है, उनके भक्तों के थ्रू, उनके डिसाइपल्स के थ्रू. दूसरा उनके कीर्तन, he is our कीर्तन सम्राट, this called नाम सम्राट. और तीसरा we have a wonderful devotee from ISKCON Harrisburg, सर्वांग दामोदर प्रभु. So कभी कभी हम टेम्पल में सुबह सेवा करने जाते हैं, पुजारी सेवा, तो he is listening to Maharaj in the morning. So that is some association I have. So but I know Maharaj has done wonderful. सबसे important instruction चैतन्य महाप्रभु का क्या है? नाम जप. उसके अलावा पृथ्वी ते याचे नगरादिग्राम. तो नगर में तो थोड़ा आसान होता है प्रीचिंग करना, बट महाराज ने ग्रामों में बहुत प्रीचिंग की. बट इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट, स्पेशली इन इंडिया. तो महाराज ने आई थिंक बुलेट कार्ड्स, आई वाज सीइंग वन ऑफ द वीडियो, उन्होंने बुलेट कार्ड प्रीचिंग भी की है, नाम प्रचार किया है. और his relationship with my Guru Maharaj was very sweet. So my Guru Maharaj just left 1.5 months before this planet. परम पूज्य श्रीमान कृतदास अधिकारी महाराज. तो उनके जाने के कुछ दिन पहले ही महाराज उनसे मिलने उनके आश्रम में गए थे, वृंदावन धाम में. And it was, if you see that video, such a pure Vaishnava relationship between both of them. So I can't stop watching that video again and again. और महाराज श्री इतना कुछ तो दिया, कहीं जगन्नाथपुरी से, किसी धाम से, पंढरपुर से वो लेके आए थे. It was just not stopping, and he just kept on honoring Guru Maharaj with all that blessings of different holy places. So it was such a sweet interaction, and I also remember to encourage all of us Maharaj ji said, जो कृतु महाराज के डिसाइपल्स होते हैं उनको एक बोनस मिलता है, उनको गुरु माँ मिलती है. तो that was very sweet to encourage all of us when Maharaj left. So thank you so much for letting me speak today, and I hope I can get maybe an ounce of his love for holy name. That will be the success of my life. So thank you all the devotees. Hare Krishna.
He's a disciple of His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj that we have here with us. She got initiation in Pandharpur Dham in 2023. And next, just to give you all a heads up of who is next, let me quickly just say that as well.
Shortened offering of Krishna Maharaj. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Dasthaya Bhutale Srimati Lokanatha Swami Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Dasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Dear Srila Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to you. Wishing you a very happy 77th Vyasa Puja. Srila Gurudev, today especially I reflect on the immense contribution you have done in Srila Prabhupada's movement, which to me really seems inconceivable. From the decision to leave your family at the young age and join Srila Prabhupada, even though there wasn't full support, when the movement was still in its ripe developing age, and even your family and many other situations weren't supportive, it makes me wonder why I still struggle despite circumstance being so much more favorable. From then to now, almost 60 years, and you have fully stayed loyal to Srila Prabhupada and the movement. You're one of the many, many moons of Srila Prabhupada who have revolutionized this movement in so many ways, and I feel so fortunate and humbled to get shelter and mercy from someone like you. From seeing you during my childhood, your joyous visits to the US, and the opportunities we got to serve so closely to you, I felt this joy and sense of happiness being around you that I had never felt before. In your kirtan, in your katha, something that really, really changed something inside me and developed a connection I had never felt before. One story I remember from Srila Guru Maharaj's interactions that really, really touches my heart. Every time somehow when I see Guru Maharaj, before I see him, I get sick. I always get really sick. And to a point where sometimes when I get sick, I'm like completely like in the bed. So the first year when we went to Pandharpur Dham, I fell sick the first day after seeing Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj showed so much care and love to the point where once he came to our room to visit, and mom told me, oh, Guru Maharaj is here, Guru Maharaj is outside. And I'm like, Guru Maharaj came all the way from his room here to visit just because I'm feeling sick. It's his Vyasa Puja, it's his big day, and all of the care and attentions on him, but yet he remembered to, he had that care. And similarly, before my initiation, I also fell sick. So always, my mom would tell me, this is, your purification before seeing Guru Maharaj, that you're falling sick to be able to see Guru Maharaj. So that's something that really, really touched my heart. And I'm so grateful to be able to witness your Vyasa Puja and Sannyas anniversary in Sri Vrindavan and Mayapur Dham, Pandharpur Dham, sorry. And I feel blessed to have a Guru Maharaj who exemplifies all of his teachings. And I sincerely pray to you today, Gurudev, that may I also be able to take these instructions that Srila Prabhupada and our Shastras have given seriously and apply it in my life, and stay fully loyal to the movement and do even 1% of what you have done for Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Srila Gurudev, for keeping me in your shelter, and I'm seeking your blessings on this auspicious day, that I please still get your mercy and your blessings and to stay in your shelter forever. Your servant and daughter, Nanu Mohini Devidasi. Thank you, Srila
Thank you, Nagamohini. So next I'd like to invite Mr. Radhika Mataji. Mataji is a disciple of Guru Maharaj as well. She's come all the way from Richmond, so we can get a lot of people for her.
स्वामी ओम विश्वपादाय शाय श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे विशेष श्रीनिवादि पाश्चात्य Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, I wish you a very happy 77th Vyasa Puja. Please accept my humble obeisances at your divine lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you and your most auspicious Vyasa Puja. Although I'm completely unqualified to glorify you, by your causeless mercy, I offer these few words for my purification. I had often heard that the word Guru means heavy with wisdom, responsibility and compassion, yet I never truly understood the depth of that meaning until I witnessed your life. Guru Maharaj, your strict attachment to the sadhana, holy name, and your simplicity, humility, and your lifelong sacrifice in fulfilling Srila Prabhupada's mission by spreading the mercy of Lord Chaitanya continue to inspire many souls. Your tireless travel and shower your mercy upon everyone without considering their qualification. Simply observing your life teaches me that what it truly means to become a servant of the servant. Initially, I was just aimlessly wandering in this material world and absorbed in very temporary things and forgetting my real eternal relationship with Krishna. It is only by your causeless mercy that my life found a direction on the path of bhakti. By your blessings, I received the invaluable association of devotees and this beautiful Vaishnava family who constantly guide and encourage me in devotional service. Please always keep me under their shelter. By your mercy and under the guidance of your senior disciples, my husband and I were blessed to perform a Vedic marriage in the sacred land of Sri Vrindavan Dham last year on November 2nd. One of my deepest spiritual desires that time was fulfilled during our last year visit to Vrindavan Dham after our marriage ceremony. Along with my mentors and senior devotees and our immediate family, we came to seek your blessings. And I had always dreamt of this day, that my family would come to this holy dham and receive your mercy and blessings. Seeing you lovingly bless them, especially showering so much mercy on my father, it was a dream come true and touched my heart beyond the words. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for extending your compassion not only to this fallen soul, but also to my family. Please continue to guide and protect them so that they too may always remain engaged in the devotional service. At our local temple, ISKCON of Richmond, under the guidance of your senior disciples, mentors, guides, I have been engaged in multiple service in Sandipani Muni School teaching seva and also my husband in some outreach programs. Whatever little service we are able to render is only because of your mercy and your senior disciples' guidance. Kindly bless us so that our home, our family and every service entrusted to us may always remain centered to serving Guru, Gauranga and Vaishnava and fulfilling their Srila Prabhupada's mission. Whenever I see you unwavering discipline, your deep attachment to holy name and your complete dedication to devotional service, I realize how far I still have to go. Recently, I have been struggling to maintain my morning sadhana. Guru Maharaj, I sincerely beg for forgiveness for all the offenses I have committed knowingly and unknowingly. You are my only hope. Please bless me with every tiny particle of your determination, steadiness, humility and devotion. Kindly help me to develop the discipline to rise early, chant the holy name attentively without offenses and remain fixed in devotional service throughout my life. With the folded hands, I have one heartfelt prayers. Please continue to engage both of us, me and my husband, and in your service, life after life. Please bless us that our home may always be a place where holy name is chanted, devotees are welcome, children are inspired, and every activity is performed in the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. Above all, I beg for your causeless mercy to bless us with eternal residence in Sri Vrindavan, serving Sri Sri Radha Shyam Sundar as a servant of the servant of the servant. I offer my humble prayers to Sri Sri Radha Raman, Lord Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, Lord Nasivadev and beloved Sri Vitthal Rukmini to keep you in excellent health, long life and continued strength so that countless conditioned souls may continue to receive your mercy many years. Just in Marathi, I just want to offer विठ्ठल रुक्मिणीच्या चरणी माझी एकच प्रार्थना आहे. गुरु महाराजांवर विठ्ठलाची अखंड कृपा राहो. जसे आपण विठ्ठल नामात सदैव तल्लीन आहात गुरु महाराज, तसेच आपल्या कृपेने आम्हालाही त्या नाम भक्ती एक कण लाभो. Your most fallen and insignificant servant, Ujjwala Radhika Devi Dasi. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for this is my first time being here, and thank you so much for such a warmth. I really felt very warmth here. Thank you for welcoming and allowing us to speak.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Sorry, trying to do a second mic check. Hare Krishna. Prematika Mataji is a mother to two wonderful kids, Mahatma and Purashekar. The wife of His Grace Devinam Prabhu. They also come all the way from Richmond. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Krishna Lokanatha Swami Nityanamini. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Krishna Bhakti Lokanatha Swami Nityanamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shanyavadi Paschat. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble and respectful obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to you. Wishing you a very happy 77th Vyasa Puja. Guru's Vyasa Puja day is one of the most important day in the life in disciples' life. Today I want to express my deep gratitude to you for giving this Krishna conscious way of life. Srila Prabhupada's compassion can be felt and realized through your mercy. Your love and dedication to Srila Prabhupada makes me realize the importance and urgency of this human life. Each morning you bring so many souls together to uplift them through the process of chanting. I've always heard in many of your lectures how much you emphasize on importance of morning sadhana. This gives me enthusiasm every night before going to bed that tomorrow if I do my morning sadhana nicely, it will please you. And that's my only hope. From last 2 years, we are getting chance to be a part of Braj Mandal Parikrama. It was a wonderful experience, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for giving this valuable gift to us. I just have a deep desire that in this very life, I want to achieve the real goal, that is the lotus feet of Shri Radha Shyam. I beg at your lotus feet to always keep me under your shelter, and I always guide me through your Vani. I want to serve Srila Prabhupada in this moment until my last breath. Today I pray to Shri Radha Shyama Sundar and Narasimhadev for your long life and good health. Thank you very much for everything, Guru Maharaj. Ever grateful to you for picking me from the sludge and give me the life of eternal bliss. Your humble servant, Premalatika Devi Das. Thank you, Guruji, for organizing. This is a wonderful chance to be in the association of all the Vaishnavas, all our senior god brothers, god sisters, which we get very rare. Thank you for showering your mercy on us and bringing us together. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
A long time member of the ISKCON of Central New Jersey congregation. And I remember I've basically been seeing Prabhuji for all my life. Coming, when you used to have Janmashtami in the Ukraine Center, I would always see Prabhuji doing this seva, he's doing that seva. Prabhuji's just everywhere. So we're so grateful to have him here with us today. Thank you so much. Next up, we will have Govind Nandini Mataji. So Mataji, if you're here, just... Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Happy Vyasa Puja to Lokanatha Maharaj. I do not have too much interaction with Maharaj. I only met Maharaj once in West Virginia in 2005 or 6 for only a few minutes. And for a few minutes we were there, and Maharaj lovingly, affectionately spoke to us for a few minutes. And lately, when I'm come for the cooking seva in the morning, I listen to the lecture of the Maharaj. Maharaj is very good for the Bhagavad Katha lecture. And I always like to listen to the Maharaj lectures on the Bhagavad Katha. Maharaj is very good for the Padayatra. Few years back when I spoke, I had a desire to attend the Padayatra with Maharaj, but I don't know whether I'll be able to do it or not. but I wish blessing from the Maharaj. Maybe I can still do it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Different services, Ho Mataji, Bhavna Naik relates. So she's been involved in the prison ministry preaching. Mataji is also director of the Sunday school here at ICMJ. And Mataji is also a very beloved disciple of Guru Maharaj. After Govindandi Mataji, I'd like to request Srimati Mataji to please come up next.
I don't know what is this for, but anyway, thank you. So yeah, I offer my humble obeisance to all of you. My obeisances to my Guru Maharaj, to Prabhupada, and our Guru Parampara here. Yeah, I'm very grateful. First of all, I'm very grateful to have received the initiation from Guru Maharaj. This is my 20th year of initiation, and yeah, basically. I pray that Radha Pandarinath, who is very dear to Srila Prabhupada, to my Guru Maharaj, may bless him with a lot of good health for many years and also well-being. I also pray to Radha Gopal, who is a very dear deity in his hometown. It's called Aravde, and I pray that Radha Gopalji bless him with devotional service for many years to guide thousands of souls to cultivate their relationship with the divine couple. On this Vyasa Puja day, these are my best wishes and offerings to my Guru Maharaj. And I just wanted to speak a little bit about the sambandha, because we all know Srila Prabhupada told us to establish sambandha with the Harinam. Sambandha means make a connection, at least primary understanding. And then there comes the Abhideya. So, of course, Srila Prabhupada demonstrated everything, but coming to the initiation, I feel like Abhideya is like the process of connection, making a connection with the Harinam. And I feel that I would like to share my humble and very small journey of this Abhideya, or the process of relating with the Harinam. And the reason for that is first of all, whatever small progress I will reflect upon will be the glorification of my Guru Maharaj, because of his blessings, because of his empowerment that we are able to do small progress. And secondly, it will also help me reflect on my own personal progress here, so with your help. So as I said before, the initiation is like the process where we begin making the connection with Harinam. And for me personally, it was a lot of inspiration from the personal example of my Guru Maharaj. Observing him, and that made me really go forward with my own Abhideya in some way. So with this personal example, how he served and how he showed his love and dedication to Srila Prabhupada. So in that connection, I would like to recall the most sterling qualities. He has so many wonderful qualities, divine qualities, but maybe the 5 most important that relate to this connection with Harinam. So one is that I see him fixed in Harinam in full surrender all his life, making his life and soul. Secondly, I see him as the ocean of peace. Sometimes we have darshan of, a lot of times we go places, but something that really strikes to me that it seems like when I'm looking at him, he's like an ocean of peace. He's very undisturbed in the ups and downs of his own spiritual journey, and that really helps me in many ways to also understand how to make a progress in that direction. Thirdly, I see that his dedication to Srila Prabhupada is a demonstration. So he's walking his talk. Whatever he says is actually demonstrating his faith in Srila Prabhupada. Then he has taken Harinam to a very different level by doing Padayatra for more than 40 years. He has almost created a history in ISKCON with Padayatra and with his Sankirtana movement in different villages and towns and other places. So for both of these services, he's also recognized in the Guinness Book of World Records. So these are some of the qualities that I observe in him in person, and that helps me a lot go forward with my own connection with Harinam. And I'd like to share you a small, how in the last 19 years, maybe I made a small progress. First of all, I feel like I understand now that the Harinam, name of Krishna, is the only active principle or active contact that we have with Krishna in this world. And for that reason, I realized that there are so many things. We have money, relationships, and security, and other things at shelter in our lives. But ultimately, it's slowly dawning upon me that Harinam is the ultimate shelter, right? And it's the most reliable shelter. It's the refuge, and I feel like it's my tool, it's my companion. Harinam is my sense of security. So sometimes I don't call it, but it's actually Harinam Prabhu. So Harinam Prabhu Puja. And the other thing is that I feel like I gradually learning to develop a faith that Krishna is actually present in his name. So that's one big thing I feel. And a lot of times I like to offer the Shikshashtakam prayers all to Harinam. Because if you see really Harinam Prabhu is present in Shikshashtakam. So that I learned from one of the lectures of my Guru Maharaj. And lastly, I would say that the best prayer that I'm learning to offer to Harinam is that Tvayi Mama Rati Ruchya Vardhatam Namadaya. That's I'm learning that, Harinam, may let this be my maximum attachment to you. For it may increase day after day, this attachment to you that may increase. So these are like tiny steps I'm taking, but they are all because of the mercy, the blessings of Guru Maharaj's empowerment. Because during initiation, Srila Prabhupada mentioned in one of the purports that Harinam by itself is all powerful, but when the Guru gives you the initiation, the Guru also adds his or her own power into that. And I feel like based upon this mercy, blessings, and the empowerment, I'm able to at least say, okay, I have some connection with Harinam, right? And then after this Abhideya, the Prayojana will come, and we'll see how it happens, because if it's Ante Narayana Smriti, then I probably have done my Prayojana. So anyway, I thank you so much for listening, and I again offer my humble obeisances to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev, and very heavily happy Vyasa Puja for him, and thank you for walking his talk. That's my ultimate takeaway. Thank you again. Hare Krishna.
Please come up. Mataji is a long-time member of ISKCON of Central New Jersey as well. She is a senior disciple of His Holiness Prabhupada Swami Maharaj. Recently, I'm from ISKCON of Bergen community, for those of you who don't know, and Mataji just gave a lecture, first time I think, or second time, I don't remember, in our Wednesday Sangha Forum, which is an online Zoom platform. And man, Mataji was amazing, power-packed with knowledge, power-packed with emotion, power-packed with such an amazing understanding and her own realization of Krishna consciousness. So we're very happy to have her with us. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimate Rama Pada Swami Niti Namine, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimate Lokanatha Swami Maharaj Niti Namine, Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine, Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine, निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणी. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे. Happy Vyasa Puja to His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. Maharaj would love to hear this. How many ever times we say Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Maharaj would smile at us always. I do not have any personal association with Lokanath Maharaj. Zero association till now, personal association. I was just thinking, every time whenever there is any Acharya's appearance days, Srila Prabhupada's disciples' appearance days, what I do for every Maharaj, not only for my Guru Maharaj, but every Maharaj, I go through online. Anything since last 17 years, whatever I type in, and this is a suggestion for you all also, younger generations also, if you are searching something on Google, don't forget to put ISKCON next to it. Because if you don't put ISKCON, you will be gone many places which you will not get the proper thing. So I put ISKCON and I go and I search whom I don't have personal realization, and I take blessings from them on that day, specifically on the auspicious days like Vyasa Puja. So I did that today, and I don't know, it was Ramachandra Prabhu's mercy or Simeshwar Prabhu's mercy. I was just picked up from nowhere. I was not prepared for this. But it's always glorious. It's always a blessing to glorify the acharyas in the disciplic succession. I was recently hearing to one of my Guru Maharaj's lectures on accountability. So I just wanted to speak a couple of lines on that. Generally, we give our spiritual reports to our mentors, our Siksha Gurus, our Diksha Gurus, like that. So we think we are accountable only till this region, but it's not like that. Our accountability through them is still Krishna. What we are doing, how we are doing, and we can cheat anybody, but not the spiritual master and Krishna. We are completely transparent before them. So these Vyasa Puja celebrations are such a celebrations wherein I just saw, I don't remember Mataji's name, but one Mataji from Richmond. Such a nice heartfelt offering. She's putting her heart before His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. Her weaknesses, her strengths, her shelter. She's seeking for blessings. Beautiful Vyasa Puja offerings. Coming to the point of, you all know better than me about His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj's efforts and endeavors. But it's so nice that Maharaj just engages everybody in these all important 7 petals of ISKCON. We all know the 7 petals of ISKCON. I don't know about the youngsters, but we have this lotus symbol, logo with the 7 petals in the bottom and then ISKCON in the center. All the 7 petals. I was reading today one after the other, one after the other. I was not seeing any one of the field Lokanatha Maharaj was not involved in. So to list, it is a big list, but he's so glorious, so glorious. And I could see the potency, the energy, the vibhuti, what Prabhupada has in all the disciples of Prabhupada through the disciples. Now we see here, I welcome everybody from different parts of United States. You all are here. I welcome on behalf of Central New Jersey. You're all welcome. Mataji said it was a warm welcome. We're all like that. Shyam Sundar is like that, so Shyam Sundar's devotees are all here like that. So I welcome you all. And I want to say one thing. What I have seen, what I did not see personally in Lokanatha Maharaj, and seeing all those energies, all those plans, future plans, dedication, sincerity in all the Lokanatha Maharaj disciples here in our Central New Jersey. I want to name them. I know it may be a little bit more time, but I want to name them and their glories also, because it is glorifying His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj. Because of Lokanatha Maharaj, these all disciples are serving so dedicatedly the mission. Govinda Nandini Mataji, Dhiru Govinda Prabhu, His Grace Simeshwar Prabhu, Vallabhacharya Prabhu, everybody so sincerely. They are like, they can fit in anywhere. Nice. So they can fit in anywhere. So Temple's speaker is here connected. So they can fit in any service. It's not like that they're attached to one service. One day Vallabhacharya Prabhu was cooking for Radha Shyam Sundar. And COVID time, I think. He was cooking, or he was helping in cooking something he was doing. There was nobody to give the lecture. It was not like very regular lecture thing. So, Mataji, aap class de do. मैं क्लास दे दूँ नहीं प्रभु जी मैं क्लास दे कौन है प्रभु जी क्लास सुनने के लिए से oh your Maharaj is listening, why you do say like that? So that should be consciousness. Whatever the service we are doing, it's not only for others, but we are pleasing our spiritual masters also. So these all dedicated disciples of His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj are continuously serving ICNJ, and I beg Srila Prabhupada, I beg Lokanatha Swami Maharaj for all their well-being, and for me also some blessings so that I can serve nicely Shri Radha Shyam Sundar and devotees here. Thank you very much, devotees. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji. He serves as a full-time devotee in ISKCON of Harrisburg. I've known Prabhu since even before he got initiated. I used to go, and I still go to Harrisburg for their Kirtan fests. So whenever I go, I look forward to seeing him, and he would always talk about, just different, maybe things that we've heard from Guru Maharaj's lectures, and we would just share back and forth wonderful pastimes of Guru Maharaj. So we're very happy to have him here with us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And next is, let me just say before we get started, Akhilesh Krishna Prabhu, if you're here. Akhilesh Krishna Prabhu. Okay, Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I'm very embarrassed to sit here. I want to sit on the floor, but I don't know. Anyways, ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते लोकनाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने नमः। ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Firstly, very happy Vyasa Puja to His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Guru Maharaj and all his disciples and all the devotees around, because he is not just helping out the devotees or his own disciples, but a lot of other devotees as well in the movement. So it's a very auspicious day and very blessed day for me that I'm getting a chance to glorify Maharaj in front of some devotees somewhere. Lot has been said by senior devotees, not just here. There are YouTube videos, I keep watching them. I don't have different words or better words for him. What can I say? It's just been 3 years of initiation. My personal association with Maharaj is just the moment where I got initiated. So on the personal level I cannot say much, but it's like Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamham vande Shri Guru Deenataranam. It's all His mercy that I can speak something right now through His, all the intelligence is coming through Him, and all the words will be flowing through Him, through His disciples, through some senior devotees that I have heard. I will just repeat some of the things, and I will share some of the things that happened in my life. Guru Maharaj comes to this material world from the spiritual world just to pick up the fallen souls, the conditioned souls like me, to give Krishna to me. And I remember something that recently during Mayapur Kirtan festival, Brajavilas Prabhu said for His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Guru Maharaj. He said, when Guru Maharaj is singing, when Lokanatha Swami Guru Maharaj is singing, everyone is crying. So the most important part here is like the fallen soul like me and the conditioned soul like me. Only this pure, when the holy name is pure or sung by the pure devotee, only then we can feel that love of Krishna, and that's the time when we can feel to cry. So what else is the glory of a spiritual master like him? So he has such a simple heart. 2 days back I was hearing from our senior godbrother, His Grace Padmamali Prabhu, and he was showing a presentation with 26 qualities given in Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam in the scriptures, and he was explaining through whatever he has seen, his simplicity and his steadfastness, his accountability, and his affection for each soul, not just his disciples or the devotees in ISKCON, but someone like having accident on the road and he's calling to the cops and letting them know, please take care of this person. This is amazing. And it also is somewhere I was thinking on the terms of Guru Ashtakam, all the qualities that we glorify for the spiritual master, every aspect, every line, he represents those lines. And the last where he says, Yasya prasada, Bhagavad prasado, Yasya prasadam nagadu. He has gotten the mercy from Srila Prabhupada. It's a parampara. And every instruction he follows. I was reading Guru Mukha Padma Vakya. Whatever instructions are given to him by Srila Prabhupada, he's following very strictly. Nowhere, no clumsiness, nowhere. So one of the things that again Ananteshesh Prabhu, again I was hearing to him glorifying Guru Maharaj. He was saying that one time Guru Maharaj was not doing well, he was not keeping well, and so from time to time he was kind of skipping his Zoom Mandir sessions in the morning, and at one meeting he apologized to his disciples. So that is something for a guru. Guru is not accountable to his disciples. Like, we cannot ask him, oh Guru Maharaj, why are you not here? No, but the Guru himself apologizing that I am not able to serve you. And he says, very specifically, I remember the words of Anande, like how he quoted it. It is my personal service to all my disciples to be present on the Zoom, to give darshan. So this is something like, he is not just giving us Krishna, but in the form of holy name. He is not just giving us that much, but he is giving the path, and he is like taking our hands, like, he's taking my hand and chant with me. And then he also said, Ananteshesh Prabhu said that, Guru Maharaj said, if it is my wish, if this can happen, that each of my disciples can sit in front of me and I can make them chant with me. There's nothing, I just have right now goosebumps saying this thing. What more can a guru do for us? Like, he wants to chant with us sitting in front of. That is why he's having those Zoom sessions. I regret from some time I haven't been able to join, and of course it does affect my own sadhana. It is embarrassing, very embarrassing, because like other devotees, they have their family to be taken care of and other responsibilities, and it's very embarrassing to say that. So I just pray to Srila Gurudev and all the devotees present here that please bless me that I can perform my sadhana well. Please, my Guru Maharaj, follow his instructions. So that's it from me. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarvanga Prabhu, for those kind words. Next, we have Akhilesh Krishna Prabhu here. Let the representative please come up. Thank you, Prabhuji. Prabhuji is a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Charo Swami Maharaj and has also been part of the ISKCON Central New Jersey community for a long time. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Charu Swami Namne Snigdha Cheta Supraneta Vagna Chara Satluptam Prabhupada Gat Prana Nami Bhakti Charu Padam Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Namne Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namne Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachayane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashtata Krishna. Hare Krishna, everyone. Very happy 77th Vyasa Puja to His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj, all his disciples and the well-wishers. I seek on this auspicious day Maharaj's blessings so that I can develop some love, some loving attitude towards service to Radha Krishna. My memory is not define me. I attended Maharaj's last USA visit when he had a seminar retreat in New Vrindavan. And while attending that retreat, I noticed one very unique style Maharaj will have when he was giving the class. So whenever he's giving class, and then one good thing about devotees of ISKCON is that they are not suffering from insomnia. Immediately, sleep is something which comes very easily. So in Maharaj's class, I noticed that some devotees will doze off, and then Maharaj will very sweetly chat on the harmonium or the desk in front of him. Now, from that I thought that it's very profound message Maharaj is giving. Lot of time speaker may get disturbed by seeing that, oh, I'm giving this wonderful class, I'm putting so much time, and you're not paying your 100% attention. And but Maharaj did not do that. Another attitude could be that, okay, let those who are paying attention, and let me focus on those and continue the class, but not, don't be bothered about those who are dozing off, sleeping. But Maharaj didn't do either of it. Maharaj, without getting disturbed, he tapped on the harmonium on the desk, I think, now, and then he woke up. He woke the devotees, got to grab their attention. This is very small gesture, but it shows Maharaj's heart, that how he's not ready to leave anyone behind. When he's trying to give this wonderful message of Krishna Katha, he wants everyone to be engaged. This is very profound, intimate and attention to detail kind of service to devotees. Very small gesture. But Maharaj is not shy of grand gestures as well. As Govindani Mataji mentioned, that Maharaj's name is in the Guinness Book of Record. I was working in Pune I worked in Pune for almost 6 years, 2004 till 10. And in Pune, near Pune, there is a place from where Palaki starts and then goes all the way till Pandharpur in the glorification of Lord Vitthal. And all the devotees, they go and then take bath on Chandrabhaga river, bank of Chandrabhaga river, and then go to take darshan of Lord Vitthal. And if there is no proper arrangement, it's inconvenience to devotees. But Maharaj has built a beautiful Prabhupada Ghat so that devotees do not go through this inconvenience and can take the nice bath and then go and then serve Srila Prabhupada, serve Lord Vitthal. So with that, now I would like to seek Maharaj's blessing that I develop this service towards holy name and Krishna, and not sleep, not just physically but spiritually as well in Krishna Katha, and get the right benefit. Happy Vyasa Puja to Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Please come up and say a few words. Hare Kishore Prabhu is a disciple of His Holiness Srila Radha Govinda Goswami Maharaj, and Prabhuji is known for the community to direct so many wonderful dramas for the youths, and as well as incorporating everybody, all Prabhuji's and Mataji's. So thank you so much. We are doing very good with time, but still I'd like to just request for all of our speakers who are still yet to come up to please kindly keep it between 3 to 4 minutes. This way we can stay as much as possible on schedule. Thank you so much.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radha Govinda Goswami Namane. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Lokanatha Swami Namane. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pichane Nirvishesha Shanyavadi Pashyata Deshatarni. Thank you to all the disciples of His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj for arranging such a nice, beautiful event. The messages are being shared on a daily basis. So many people RSVPing and a lot of activity. So this is a celebration of a Guru's Vyasa Puja is not, this proves that this is not only, this doesn't belong to only to that group of people. This again and again proves that this is, we are all one under one umbrella of Srila Prabhupada. There are multiple branches, but we're all under one shelter. So thank you, Simesha Prabhu. I'm seeing Divanam Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Ramchandra Prabhu, all the Govindananda Mataji. So that's to start with. I was thinking the achievements of Lokanatha Swami Maharaj in the ISKCON thing, and what is his role in ISKCON. I was reading that in 84. Sorry, let me correct. So Maharaj came when he was 21 years old. Around 21 years old, he joined ISKCON in 1971 in Bombay. So since then, he was continuously serving this movement in multiple ways, right? His first, when during those pregnant days, the final days of Srila Prabhupada, November 1977, when he was very weak, he expressed a strong desire to visit Govardhan, to have a Govardhan Parikrama. Prabhupada was weak, so all senior leaders, all the servants of Srila Prabhupada, they were hesitant. Then Prabhupada's eyes fell upon the Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. He desired and said, can you arrange for a bullock cart so that we can, I can at least go for Parikrama. So that is the suggestion, or that is the instruction Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada knew that Lokanatha Swami Maharaj is very good with bullock cart, and he had the trust that he can take me. If no one can take me, he can take me. But eventually that plan was voided, but still it happened after Srila Prabhupada left this world. So that's a different story. So that instruction he kept, and he has started Padayatra. 1984, he started Padayatra from Dwarka to Mayapur, first time. 7,000 kilometers, 2 years, right? So that dedication for 2 years, Padayatra means like, you go village to village on the foot to different places, different days, different diet, different culture, different people, but one set of devotees, like, Lokanatha Maharaj and others. So this was the start of Padayatra. So everyone has glorified the Padayatra. This Padayatra started like that, and now the achievement today that still continues after 42 years, it still is going on. And today's achievement is like they have completed 48,000 kilometers, 6 loops. The current loop is 6th loop, meaning they have completed already 5 times all around India, right? And now they are in the 6th loop. So 48,000 kilometers they have achieved. That has spread into 110 countries. Different devotees, different people got inspired with Maharaj's instructions, with Maharaj's Padayatra movement, and it has been spread into 110 countries, including United States, Canada, Mexico, and a lot of places. So that is the impact, right? That is one of the examples. So I said that he did a first Padayatra from Dwarka to Mayapur for 2 years, 1984 to 86. He came back and he realized that, how many of you have been to Brajamandal Parikrama? Very good. So some devotees have visited Brajamandal Parikrama. The importance of Brajamandal Parikrama is you are visiting 30 days. The whole month of auspicious Kartik month, 30 days, you are going place after place. 84 kosh is what? Around 152 miles and 250 kilometers. 30 days, all the devotees go on the foot all around the pastimes of Brajamandal, wherever Krishna has visited, different auspicious places in the auspicious month. So that he started since 1986. It's been continued till today. 10,000 devotees registered last year. 10,000 devotees from different parts of the world, they go for Brajamandal Parikrama. So that is the impact. So what we're talking about, the impact of His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. So we're grateful to have Maharaj in the movement, and also personally I admire Maharaj a lot because his kirtan is other level, right? If I'm not wrong, my research says that he was the first one who brought in Ramachandra Raghuveera, Ramachandra Ranadira, right? I haven't, maybe I'm wrong, maybe my knowledge is not sufficient enough to qualify that, but what I saw that he was the one who brought in the peaceful features of Ramachandra into the music and introduced it to the ISKCON here to all of us, which I relished it. I used to play it every day. Such a beautiful kirtan of Maharaj. So that's another thing. And last visit to India, I Prabhuji was mentioning very well that Maharaj tries to include all his disciples for the kirtan, for his japa. He says that everyone should join japa. So I saw that personally. I saw Maharaj in Vrindavan temple, Krishna Balaram temple. He was seated and all the disciples were seated around him, they're chanting. So I thought, and Maharaj, the chanting was almost done, they were discussing. Then I thought, why should I disturb him? So I thought I can pay obeisances like about 10 meters away from him. Like I saw him there, I wanted to pay obeisances. I paid obeisances, full dandavat, and I got up and I see Maharaj right in front of me with a smile, and I said, oh, that's a blessing. So that's my personal, he had multiple interactions with him, but that was the personal, I felt that was a personal blessing I had from him recently. So that's what I want to share. So on this special day, I don't want to take any more time. I want to pray for Maharaj's good health and always inspire me into bhakti and into the devotional services, whatever I'm doing. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to invite Subal Prabhu to please come up and say a few words. His Grace Subal Prabhu, he is a disciple of His Holiness Jananand Swami Maharaj. Jananand Swami Maharaj is a sannyas disciple. He took sannyas from His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. So I also had the great fortune of meeting Jananand Maharaj on a few occasions recently. Philly Rath Yatra as well when I went to Vrindavan for Guru Maharaj's 50th sannyas anniversary in Vrindavan. So thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jalananda Goswami iti namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Lokanatha Swami iti namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachat Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyati Deshitarini. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak on on this wonderful occasion. Very happy Vyasa Puja to Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. Like Prabhu just mentioned, that I'm very fortunate to belong to the family, although indirectly. My Guru Maharaj is a sannyas disciple of His Holiness Lokanatha Swami. And in that way, I have been fortunate to have some association with Lokanatha Swami. And this was in actually Dear Govind Prabhu's house. And he actually gave me an instruction, which unfortunately my Guru Maharaj never let me do it. This was after the Rath Yatra, next day after Rath Yatra, and Dear Govind Prabhu's house, Maharaj was there, my Guru Maharaj was there, and my Guru Maharaj's legs were all swollen because he likes to jump during Rath Yatra, he dances a lot. So Lokanatha Swami, he saw it and told me, क्यों अपने गुरु महाराज का पैर क्यों नहीं दबाते? आज शाम को जाके जरूर दबाना. So I listened to him, and then in the evening, I was fortunate to host Janananda Goswami Maharaj. So I said, Maharaj, can I, massage your feet? Maharaj said, okay. And then I did it for like a couple of minutes, and Maharaj said, oh, Subal, you're useless, get up. And from that time, he's never allowed me to do that. But that's my personal association with Lokanatha Swami. But it was, but that told me, I always have to remain at the feet of my Guru Maharaj, and we all heard about the achievements of Lokanatha Swami. It's I don't really have to say. He followed Srila Prabhupada's instructions to the Spirit. We all heard about his Padayatras. He traversed across India, thousands of kilometers. Harikishore Prabhu was saying 48,000 kilometers. He also opened so many temples, the famous ones are in his village, Aravade, in Noida. He wrote so many books. Some of those books are displayed here. And all those Maharaj has been like in the movement since 1971. I believe he was the first Indian student to join, correct me if I'm wrong, to join Srila Prabhupada's movement. And I heard like his family was so upset, like he joined the movement and they started praying for him to come back. Yeah, so, yeah. So I have all these things everyone has repeated, everyone has glorified Maharaj, and I have really nothing much to say. All I want to say is like I pray and, for Maharaj's long health. He is like many of Srila Prabhupada's disciples are like leaving us. I hope Maharaj stays with us for a long time and inspires all of us, and with his village preaching, his Padayatra, his books, the temples he's creating. Oh, yeah. So thank you, Maharaj. Thank you.
Gopal Govind Prabhu. From Gopal Govind Prabhu, I've been serving with him for the last 6-7 years in ISKCON of Bergen County. Just like how ISKCON of Central New Jersey was once a center for example, and had to go through the process of bringing deities. So the same way, Gopal Govind Prabhu here, we have the great fortune of having his Radha Shyam Sundar every Sunday to come to our center. And Prabhuji himself, he's a very, very wonderful devotee. I've seen Prabhu every week, so I guess I can say a bit more. Very wonderful devotee, very humble. He's a Brajvasi, matter of fact. So we're very lucky for Radha Shyam to come bless us every Sunday. And have them being taken care of by personally a Brajvasi. So thank you so much, Gopal Govind Prabhu. I'd like to request from here on out if you can kindly now keep your personal offerings to 3 minutes so that we can really catch up the time and move on to the next part of our program. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is a wonderful opportunity and as well as a nice program organized by all the devotees and disciples of Holy Spirit, His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. I like just my interactions with Maharaj is through my Guru Maharaj, and what I heard and what I learned, he is the true well-wisher, a soldier, and always looking for how he can serve the devotees, no matter what level the devotees are. And the few pastimes I would like to share with my Guru Maharaj and His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. Recently, my Maharaj was sick and he was in the ICU. And Lokanatha Swami Maharaj, he desired to see him, but due to some arrangement of the time, he could not see him. And he was like so much lamenting that he could not see Maharaj, and he was the kind of chasing that he reached to ICU, then Maharaj is gone from ICU to somewhere else, and he could not find him. Then eventually he met him in Vrindavan, and he brought at least 10-15 different type of spiritual gifts from Maharaj, and he offered with so much of love. When I see that, it just brings tears to my eyes, that so much of bonding Prabhupada disciples had between each other. It gave me the lesson that why can't we build that same kind of bonding and serve each other with that same kind of love and make this Prabhupada's movement more stronger and a flute and an exemplary for the whole world. In his offerings, he gave us some instructions. I heard all those things indirectly, so I would like to share that. He said that we are so blessed that we got all the wisdom from a true disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and then he said that all the other Srila Prabhupada disciples are like uncles, and they are here to take care of everybody. So I look forward to hear from Maharaj, and he also, my Guru Maharaj gave the instructions that hear from Lokanatha Swami Maharaj, learn how he sings the songs, and the mood, the way he served everybody, learn from him. So I really like that. And lastly, I would like to also mention, there's a saying that property of the tree is known that where the fruits are, right? So I've been in association with Ramchandra Prabhu for almost like 14 years or so, and he truly cares about everybody, and that reflects how Maharaj must have given that kind of teachings to all his disciples. And I'm so thankful of association of Maharaj and his disciples in my life, and pray to the Lord that he stays in the good health and continue for a long time, and expand this Prabhupada's movement for long, far and wide. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Gopal Govind Prabhu. Prabhuji is also, he's a very dear and near disciple of His Grace Khatu Maharaj as well. Maharaj has shown much love to him, especially whenever he would come and visit New Jersey. Next, I'd like to kindly call upon Divyanam Prabhu to please come and share some words of appreciation. Divyanam Prabhu has also traveled all the way long and far from the great state of Virginia. And Prabhuji is the temple president there in ISKCON, Virginia. He's been serving there for many years now. So we can have a big loud Haribol for Prabhu. After Divyanam Prabhuji, I'd like to request His Grace Amritanand Prabhu to kindly come up. And after Amritanand Prabhu, if we can have Hema Jagannath Prabhu to please kindly stand by. Thank you.
Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Lokanath Swami Nitinamine. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurumani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschapradesatane. So on this most auspicious day, I would like to meditate and share a few pastimes of Srila Guru Maharaj, which I was fortunate to witness very personally, which actually signifies just a few drops of the ocean of divine qualities our Acharya carries. So it was 2019 when we got the good opportunity to have Srila Guru Maharaj for the first time in Richmond. So devotees were very, very excited, very happy to receive Maharaj first time in Richmond. It was our dream, so it was like dream come true. So Guru Maharaj came from airport and we all gathered to welcome Maharaj. And there was, nice big kirtan going on. So many devotees got the garlands and everyone was garlanding Maharaj. And then shankhas were blowing, Matajis were ready with aarti plate. And Maharaj was just from the car, he was coming to, the home. And on the driveway, Maharaj called me and he said, why this lamp post is on in the daytime? So I was shocked. I was like, so much is going on, and Maharaj was looking so minutely at a light bulb being on, and he was pointing out and he was correcting us, and that was a very big thing. Maharaj's consciousness is not just very limited to the happenings around, but it's very, very vast and very deep, because these sadhus, they care. These sadhus, they connect with the supreme energy. So that was one pastime, and then second pastime, very, very close and dear to heart, was one time we requested a meeting with Maharaj because of so many challenges, I was facing. management, we always have some challenges. Many times we have challenges. So we get to meet Maharaj, and I was just so pained with so many things because of my conditionings, and I was just sharing Maharaj this and that, and just blurting out everything, and I was looking that Maharaj would give some solution, give some solace, or give some practical things. And to my surprise, Maharaj listened to everything, and he took a deep breath. He looked up, and I stopped speaking. We paused. Maharaj took some time, and he just told me one thing. Actually, he didn't tell me. He was just telling all of us, I believe. He said, just pray to Srila Prabhupada for unity. And he didn't say anything else. And the way he said was very, very deep. The way he spoke was directly from his heart, directly from his connection to Srila Prabhupada. And then he gave me a very, very deep embrace. And he didn't say anything, but that was everything. He said, just deeply pray to Srila Prabhupada for unity. And what that signifies is that prayer to Srila Prabhupada is very, very important. Our connection to Srila Prabhupada is very, very important. And how much Maharaj emphasize on unity, how much Maharaj emphasize on being together is very, very important. So that was one very beautiful pastime. And maybe I'm going over time, but just one short another pastime. Actually, this was not directly witnessed, but one devotee was telling me of his experience in Sri Braj Dham. He was saying that he was doing Govardhan Parikrama, and during Govardhan Parikrama, there are many Babajis, many sadhus in Govardhan Parikrama. And he just happened to meet one Babaji. He was living in Govardhan in just a small shed. And he just went to that Babaji just to, offer pranams and to, take some blessings. And then to his surprise, that Babaji, little kutia of that Babaji, in that kutia, he had a little recorder, and in that recorder, Kirtan of Srila Lokanatha Swami Guru Maharaj was going on. And when he met with this Babaji, he said, Babaji, please give some blessings. He said, looks like you're from ISKCON. So he said, I give you this blessing in the form of this instruction. Please listen to the Kirtans of Lokanatha Swami and your life will be changed. And that Babaji was listening to Maharaj's Kirtan. So I thought that was very beautiful. So thank you very much. I pray that I get to meditate on these teachings through these pastimes of Guru Maharaj, Param Pujya Shila Lokanatha Swami Guru Maharaj ki Jai, ISKCON Guru Vrinda ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Lokanatha Prabhu, for your wonderful offering. And next, if I can invite His Grace Amritanand Prabhu to please kindly come and give his offering. His Grace Amritananda Prabhu is a core member and leader of ISKCON of Central New Jersey, as many of you know. He is a senior disciple of Param Puja Radhanath Swami Maharaj. So we're very fortunate to have him here with us for today's celebration. And then just to reiterate, after Prabhu, Hema Jagannath Prabhu, and then after Hema Jagannath Prabhu, I'd like to invite Dashrath Prabhuji to please kindly come up and share your offering. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
श्रीमती लोकनाथ स्वामी नमो कृष्ण भूतले श्रीमती वेदांत स्वामी नामने नमस्ते सारस्वती गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. It's so wonderful to see so many devotees. Please accept my humble obeisance. All Krishna Prabhupada. Thank you, Sameshwar Prabhu. Thank you, Ramchandra Prabhu, for this opportunity. Like many before me who said, I've had only 2 personal interactions, Vapu, interaction with Lokanatha Swami. But whenever we have an interaction with a Vaishnava, there is always something to learn and take away, provided we are mindful. Now what happens is, kabhi it comes later on, like your tube light, then you realize the significance of this. So I'll share a couple of these. Lokanatha Swami studied in Kirti College in Mumbai, and my home is about a kilometer walking distance from Kirti College. Similarly, during my lifetime, when I was a kid, Prabhupada was also in Mumbai, and I used to always carry this, that of course after coming to ISKCON you realize these personalities who they are. So I used to always carry this, like how unfortunate I didn't get to meet, somehow or the other. But then later on, you understand that the Vani is more important than the Vapu. Vapu is there for a certain time period. Vani is there forever. Vapu, Radhanath Swami says, is meant to inspire the disciple to follow the Vani, to obey the Vani. That's what the Vapu is for. So first time I met Lokanatha Swami was in Tobacco Temple. Sorry, before I can start, my 2 minutes are over. Maybe 1 more minute.
Yeah.
This was in the early 2000s. We used to all go to Tobacco Temple, all of us from the Edison area. Used to go to Tobacco Temple. And my habit, I hope it has changed, I used to say things as it is, thinking I'm right. So I had stepped on some people's toes in tobacco. And we used to have programs, Bhakti Vriksha, and I invited Maharaj. And I said, Maharaj, please come. So he told me, no, in Marathi, I'll say it in English. He's saying, Tumso kai pallai kai? You have some. And I was bewildered. I became embarrassed. So Maharaj smiled and he patted me on my back. And then he says, take care of it. Later on, I was trying to figure out how did Maharaj come to know that this is my personality and this is how. But what I found more endearing is, as an authority, he did not chastise me for my behavior. He could have very well done so. You rascal, what are you doing? With a lot of understanding, he smiled and patted me on my back, which made me realize my folly. The next time we met Maharaj was at Govindanandani Mataji's home, and something which I was very, very impressed. She was aspiring initiation from Maharaj, and then Maharaj asked her husband, are you okay with it? And what this tells me is attention to detail. You see how Maharaj takes care of everyone. It's not just those who are aspiring, but this is what told me what a Vaishnava behavior is. And then finally, dear devotees, everyone has heard Maharaj's Padayatra. I was in Pune visiting my mom, and we were stuck in traffic in a car. My sister was driving, I'm in front, my mother, and my niece and nephew behind. And then I hear, because the windows are it's air conditioned hot, I hear ching ching chick and then mridang dhadam dhadam dhadam. I said, hey, this is ISKCON. Like, you know, that ching ching chick. Something is going on. So I put my wallet, my phone, everything, bead bag in the dashboard. My sister was stuck in the car, traffic jam. I said, I'll just go there quickly and I'll come back. Okay? She said, Nare, take your phone. I said, no, over there, crowd, it'll fall down or something. Everything I left in the car, and I go, and this is, someone was talking about the bullock cart Padayatra. It started, Prabhu, you. So there was these two massive bulls with the deities in the cart. And there's also a sect called Varkari. Those of you who are from Maharashtra will know it. They are very good devotees of Vithoba. They go on Padayatra all the way to Pandharpur, and this was going to Pandharpur. So I got carried away by the kirtan and dancing, and and all those people, they do that lejham and all that. So when I'm joining with them with all, and it must have been around 6 or something. And then it started getting dark, and we must have gone about, 2, 3, 4 kilometers. And then I said, my God, where have I come now? So, of course, stopped a rickshaw and then came home, and everyone was worried, there's this fellow gone and on. Now, you see, when Maharaj was in Kirti College, incidentally, those of you who are from Bombay, and you will know what is Vada Pav. You know what is Vada Pav. Vada Pav started in Mumbai, in Dadar, and that gentleman, Ashok Vaidya, came to Kirti College and started his stall there. Correct? Vada Pav is a very, very simple dish, Indian hamburger, which millions of people eat every day. Now from that same Kirti College, we got Maharaj, and through his kirtan, millions of people. When Maharaj does kirtan, I'll end with this. When Maharaj does kirtan, if you see him, Maharaj will be nodding his head and he closes his eyes. He doesn't sing from his lungs. Many of us are good kirtaniyars. But when Maharaj is singing, it penetrates through your ears, through all your anarthas, and hits your heart. So I pray to Maharaj that some blessing our way, at least when the way he gets absorbed in kirtan, if we could even have just a little bit. Mataji said about her relation with Nam Prabhu. Hopefully we could also experience that. His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your kind words of appreciation. Next, Hema Jagannath Prabhu, please come up. Prabhuji is also a long-time member of ISKCON of Central New Jersey. Prabhuji is a disciple of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, and Prabhuji has many services here. One very special and important service is that related to Jagannath Baladev and Subhadra. He is in charge and coordinates the festivals, the Rath Yatra festivals that happen here in the temple. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And after Prabhuji, Dashrath Prabhu, please be on standby. And then after Dashrath Prabhuji, if I can request Padmodar Prabhu to please come and speak next. After Dashrath Prabhu. Thank you.
Namo Vishnupada Krishna Swami Namne. Namo Vishnupada Krishna Lokanatha Swami Namne. Namo Vishnupada Krishna Bhaktivedanta Swami Namne. So, thank you so much for the opportunity and organizing this beautiful festival of Vyasa Puja of Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. Lokanatha Swami Maharaj is very dear to all of us, and I had two personal interactions. One through when Maharaj came to South Jersey, and he was doing a invocation program in Mr. Prabhu's house, and he had a beautiful event there, and he spoke so beautifully. And I think in the same trip or in the next trip, Maharaj was doing kirtan in New York City Rath Yatra, and during that time, when you see, as some of you have quoted, Maharaj was very ecstatic, and everybody around were dancing with joy when Maharaj was speaking. So he was literally singing from the heart, and from those two interactions. And when you think about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, my name will be preached in every town and country and village, every town and village. But actually, Prabhupada took care of the countries, and many of our Maharajas took care of the towns. But when it comes to Padayatra, that's when you truly go percolate into the villages. The real village part of the town and village was truly taken care by His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj. When there are so many pastimes of Maharaj going on bullock carts and going around with his deities, and some of his pastimes with His Holiness Govind Maharaj and Lokanatha Maharaj is inscribed, and that's for a different day. But Maharaj was truly taking that word of every village, and doing preaching in village is not easy. There's a lot of lack of funds, and it's financially not very enticing. But Maharaj took to this, where irrespective of where you're speaking about the holy name, he would go and percolate his beautiful kirtan, katha in all these pandal programs in villages, where he truly took the town and village, holy name in every town and village to heart. And that's something which is very, in this heat, in this dust, it's not easy to go with bullock carts all over. And also I was meditating on a pastime of a drunkard in Maharashtra. He was actually a contractor, and he was troubling everybody. Whenever book distributors go, he would trouble. And this pastime is already inscribed, I think, in Dandavat or ISKCON Desire Tree, where he used to trouble, and his mother used to tell him to kind of, read Bhagavad Gita. He will never read Bhagavad Gita. He used to trouble the book distributors, and then his mother passed away, and after some time, his father started telling him, read Bhagavad Gita, this is something which can change your life. He doesn't listen to him, and his father passes away, and when he does his ceremony, and after that he comes back, and he hoards this Bhagavad Gita and starts reading, and after that he starts transforming himself through this beautiful Vedic scripture. And eventually, long story short, he helps book distributors, and now this person, which I don't know but is inscribed in many different literatures, he goes on to get inspired by his Lokanatha Maharaj, and this contractor who is actually was a drunkard, and over a period of time when he was really troubling ISKCON, but eventually he became a devotee, and today he's serving Lokanatha Maharaj somewhere. So this is the power of transformation of a guru, as to how he gets into the heart and eventually he changes you for good. And this is a practical example of liberation we can experience right in this lifetime. You don't have to take liberation to get back to Godhead. You could experience this right in this. So many wonderful pastimes of Lokanatha Maharaj to meditate on this beautiful 77th Vyasa Puja day. We wish Maharaj lives for hundreds and hundreds of years and keep inspiring us with his beautiful kirtan. Kirtans are always there in ISKCON Desire Tree, which the Ramchandra Raghubira and so many beautiful kirtans are so melodious, and when Maharaj sings, it really gives a different vibe to all of our hearts. So thank you, Maharaj, for your wonderful association, and just keep inspiring, keep singing, and keep doing what you're doing. You're just amazing, and you really touch our hearts. Happy Vyasa Puja, Maharaj. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for your wonderful realizations. This time, Darshan Prabhuji, please come up forward. So Darshan Prabhuji, we're very fortunate to have him here with us today. Prabhuji is actually a very senior disciple of Paramita Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. Prabhuji is currently based out of Virginia, but has served Maharaj, and also other Maharajas in so many a variety of capacities. And he himself is also a Padayatri, so he's himself walked so many kilometers, so many miles all across India. So we're very fortunate to have you. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Lokanatha Swami Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Hare Krishna. So first of all, I offer my humble respectful obeisance to Lotus feet of my Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. And everyone, you are heard about the Padayatra. And I am the practical victim in front of you. I came from far of forest inside village where when I joined there even not electricity, not TV, not television, not anything. And this Padayatra 1965 1996 when this Padayatra walking the road, I am just standing on the roadside and I watched the Padayatra. I don't know about the ISKCON, I don't know, and I am the almost like village boy and around 18 years old. And that time I just, that Padayatra came to my village and that high school stayed that night. And like everyone you are talking about the Padayatra, and I got that opportunity to serve Guru Maharaj more than 10 years. I work with him and with Nitai Gaur Sundar. Many people say like 48,000. I'm walking 100,000 kilometers. How you can say 48,000? It is 41 years continue. Even you count every day 20 kilometers, it is almost 300,000 kilometers. And Maharaj, many times you can see Maharaj, many people saying many things, but Maharaj not only love his disciple, he love more than his disciple to other. And other people also, even mostly those who are most like butcher or more than lower, maybe that he not love Lokanatha Swami Maharaj like Ajata Satru. Never one is enemy this earthly planet. He act like this. And when he came Padayatra finally, especially Padayatri, everyone said, someone said Radha Gopalji Maharaj, someone said Radha Pandinath. But my realization, Maharaj, when start Padayatra, it is the Nitai Gaur Sundar. You remember that? Then that deity is traveling all over the India, Dwarka, Badrinath, Jagannath Puri, Rameswaram, last 41 years. Last time we celebrated Jagannath Puri last year, so 40 years. And that deity is traveling, most traveling deity this earthly planet. And Vrindavan Parikrama this year we celebrate around 40 years complete. Even Mayapur Parikrama, Maharaj started, now today we see 50,000 people come Mayapur Parikrama and at least 10,000 devotees participate. But that Parikrama also started by His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. And I got the opportunity, I joined Padayatra, even though here in Sarviman devotee Parampara Prabhu, and our Padayatra is going, we have same village, Parampara Prabhu and myself, lot of 1 kilometer difference. And he also looked the Padayatra become devotees. Yes. And I'm joined Padayatra and so I saw more than 10 years Padayatra. And Maharaj, even you talk about the Padayatra and glorification of Lokanatha Swami, even like millions of tongue you need to glorify Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. But Maharaj is very simple, and whenever he comes Padayatra, and Padayatri is the most dear the Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. Whoever there is many disciples, many presidents, many commanders, so many there. But the heart and soul is the Maharaj is the Padayatri. And his Nitai Gaur Sundar. And that is the most beautiful deity. I just see that deity and Prabhupada and Maharaj Padayatra. Even Maharaj is not there, not starting Padayatra. I am not here. Because I don't know anything, and there is very difficult to reach even ISKCON devotee where we came from. And mercy of Guru Maharaj, I am here. and serving, and I walk more than 100,000 kilometers with Maharaj and serve Nitai Gaur Sundar. And Mercy, I served more than 10 years like East Africa also. We always Gopal Krishna Maharaj joined there. And now I am here almost 5 years with Deepanam Prabhu and Vishnu. So thank you very much. I pray to Nitai Gaur Sundar and Krishna Balaram Radha Shyam Sundar, because Maharaj took sannyas Radha Shyam Sundar temple, and Maharaj took the Harinam initiation Radha Damodar temple of Vrindavan. Maharaj said himself, I am my spiritual bath is the Vrindavan. And like Radha Raman Swami Maharaj, Radha Govind Maharaj, like Vrindavan Parikrama, and like even you really realize Lokanatha Swami Maharaj, at least you can come month of Kartik Vrindavan Parikrama, 1 month, because how they walking Padayatra is not okay without shoes and with every day. We Padayatra came to Vrindavan Parikrama for resting, because Padayatra is the serve the Parikrama, Vrindavan Parikrama especially. So all devotees, when you walk Vrindavan Parikrama, like Devananda walking last 2 years, they ask him. But we are serving from 3 to even 2 o'clock. Someone come provide water not there, then we have to wake up. But that is also mercy of Guru Maharaj, Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. And even I never dreamed here some festival is going on. I went actually Gita Nagari Ratha Jatra there. Then there one devotee and even 2 days before Ramchandra Prabhu speaking about Maharaj Zoom class, and I hear what he not explain. He told there some maybe some video I going to share you that I had. And Sungar Murti Prabhu he told me if you have chance to come. So finally I reached here, and I today Vyasa Puja Mahotsava, Satastarma Vyasa Puja. I pray to Maharaj Lotus Feet. He can give strength. We can preach Krishna consciousness all the town and not village and every corner of the world. And now we are in India. We start almost 8 Padayatra is going on. And Prabhupada told Maharaj today we need millions of cards. Means 10 lakh Golok card चाहिए हमें. तो आप सबको भी तैयार होना है. कम से कम आप लोग वृंदावन परिक्रमा ब्रजमंडल परिक्रमा आइए. दिस अक्टूबर 26 तारीख से शुरू हो रहे, नवंबर 24 तक. तो सभी को स्वागत है और हरे कृष्ण. तेजोन्नस परम पूज्य लोकनाथ स्वामी गुरु महाराज की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, समवेत भक्त वृंद की गौर प्रेमानंदे.
Thank you so much, Dashrath Prabhuji, for your wonderful offering. Next, I'd like to call up Mother Prabhuji to please come and give his offerings. And after Mother Prabhu, I'd like to request His Grace Devkinanda Prabhu to please kindly come up. And after Devkinanda Prabhu, we'll come forward with His Grace Madhupati Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Vishtaya Putri Srimati Jayavataga Swami Namacharya Padaya Nitai Kura Pradani Gaura Kata Dhamani Namdharani. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Vishtaya Putri Srimati Lokanatha Swami Namni. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Vishtaya Putri Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namni. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharya Nirvishesha Srimati Paschatani. वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यो एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. I offer my most humble obeisances to the dust of the lotus feet of His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj on his
77 Vyasa Puja day. Hare Krishna. In Bengali it says that Jai Dile Jai Have Jai Dao Jai Dao. So it is, one should be greedy in glorifying devotees, Vaishnavas. So Jai Dile Jai Have. If you glorify someone, your glory is already there. So it means when you serve Krishna, when you glorify Krishna, so simultaneously it is you'll be glorified as well. So thank you for the opportunity to just speak about a little bit of Guru Maharaj, Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. I have a few interactions with Maharaj when I was in Mayapur. All of you know how good Maharaj Kirtan is, right? You all love Maharaj Kirtan, so do I. And I was a brahmachari then. Suddenly, many of you may know, Nalgopal Prabhu is he is CEO at Mayapur then. He said me, he told me that Lokanatha Maharaj wants someone to play Mridanga with during his Bhagavatam class. Just for the Jai Radha Madhava. I said, why me? Then I was questioning myself. Maybe so I have to follow. I have to follow instruction of Nalgopal Prabhu. I just under his instruction, I went to the ground floor of the Cons building, Sankha building. Then I entered the Maharaj's room. Maharaj said, "Oh, you're going to play Mridanga?" I said, I was kind of, I don't know what to say. And I said, okay, yes, do you know how to play Mridanga? I can manage. I told Maharaj, who spoke in Hindi. Then he made me sit down. And he was talking to some other devotee as well. And then, okay, let's start. So he was doing the Radha Madhava, his favorite tune. Then I started playing with a fear. I don't want to play loud. So many sannyasis, Prabhupada disciples, they don't want Mridanga loud because they want to have kirtan be heard louder than musical instruments. So musical instruments are supposed to follow. So I played very soft and Maharaj play louder. I play louder and I thought this is done. No, you have to continue. Now he finished the kirtan, the Radha Madhava, and Maharaj said, okay, can you just continue when I'm singing? What is that? Devam Vishnupad Paramahimsa? No. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya to all Mangalacharana. So I don't know how to play that. So I saw quite a few times Ramchandra Prabhu does the same thing. So he learned from Guru Maharaj, his Guru Maharaj. So that time, I don't know how to play because that's not in the, it's a melody, but I don't know how to play. I have not done that. So Maharaj, you have to play. I'm going to sing that way. You have to continue playing after the Radha Madhava also. Somehow, Maharaj pulled me throughout the end. Okay, so this is how I want. Then I present during the Bhagavatam class. Bhagavatam class during that, GVC meeting time. There are a lot of sannyasis, a lot of devotees. There's no place to sit down. So I was right from there, front of the Guru Maharaj, and then I was just really kind of sweating a lot with the fear that I will not make any mistake. Somehow, I just did, and I don't know, somehow, I just got up from there, after the this kirtan that I stand behind to whole lecture. So it was like difficult for me, and it's an opportunity to serve Guru Maharaj in that one way. And I always love to hear Guru Maharaj, the kirtan. Other than that, my interaction with Maharaj and then some services I'm able to do is during this GBC time, I was in charge of serving prasadam to all the GBCs. So that happened in the Lotus building in the veranda behind, not in the front, but behind veranda. So Guru Maharaj come, all the sannyasi comes, just like the others. Maharaj also used to come. They sit next to each other, almost like next to my Guru Maharaj, and they have very nice interaction. I used to serve prasadam. So Guru Maharaj loves to eat a lot of Indian, all delicacies of prasadam. So those are the interaction. Other than that, Maharaj is, you all know, Maharaj glorification. Many of you have heard. Is the ministry for Padayatra. There are so many ministries, like saying, the communication minister, congregation preaching minister. So there's a different minister. All these Prabhupada disciples. He is one of the very outstanding and a very strong Prabhupada disciple that you all know. How he has, start from the very beginning of his life, he dedicated every second to Srila Prabhupada mission and trying to preach far and wide. You all know that. As Jagannath Prabhu said that the fruit is, the tree is known through its fruit. So similarly, I can see that I'm associating with Ramchandra Prabhu, how he is determined to serve to the, very, determined to serve this ISKCON and try to preach, no matter how, how difficulty his health is, how much, no matter what it is difficult to, to any extent, he will just try to push this mission and then trying to preach. So I see that I request Guru Maharaj to help us and bless on this auspicious day, and also request Lord Narasimhadev and our presiding deity in this ISKCON Plainfield, that may Guru Maharaj's health be always good sound and could keep him under their shelter and with a good health and many more years can stay with us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Padmoda Prabhuji. At this time, I'd like to invite Devkinandan Prabhu to please come and share his offering. Speaking of Mridanga, Padmoda Prabhu is actually my first Mridanga Guru, Kirtan Guru. And he's, yes. After Devkinandan Prabhu, we'll end with Madhupati Prabhu, and then we'll move on to the next part of the program. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. Srimate Radha Samiti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale. Srimate His Holiness Lokanatha Samiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachalini Nirvishesha Srimati Pachantas. So I want to keep it short. I'm slow so I can go for a long time. Hare Krishna. They're already giving me signals. Hare Krishna.
It's pointed to.
Huh? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I'll just hold on to it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. This is good.
No. It dies.
Huh? Hare Krishna. So, when I heard, first of all, thank you, Sineshwar Prabhu, my dear Ramachandra Prabhu, for allowing me to purify myself by glorifying a pure devotee of the Lord. But this is long back. I'm taking you back to
93, 94. When I heard first time story about my Guru there, that how he came to take shelter of Prabhupada, that he was present in this Cross Maidan program in Mumbai in 1971. And that was the same program where His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj was present. So I felt there is some divine arrangement of these two Vaishnavas coming at the lotus feet of Prabhupada together. There were a few other devotees, but these two became sannyasis. Now Srila Prabhupada mentions somewhere to some of his disciples that our Lokanatha Swami is Tukaram, is our ISKCON Tukaram. So today I was meditating a little bit on that line. And I really want to talk a lot about Padayatris and Padayatra, but I will not touch. But His Holiness Tukaram Maharaj, we hear now after some research by Goswamis that he also became initiated disciple of his Varanga Mahaprabhu. But I was thinking Tukaram Maharaj changed the whole Maharashtra by his sweet songs for the Lord. But then at the same time, he paved the way for His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj to, as many of you mentioned, that Maharaj actually went outside of Maharashtra to many, many villages. And I was feeling proud because I grew up in a village and I always thought we should do something from the village boy side. But this is beautiful that Maharaj grew up in a village and he went back to millions of villages to deliver so many souls. So that's something very endearing to my heart. And then I'll share with you that why I'm saying he's not only followed Tukaram Maharaj, but beyond much better. I saw Maharaj effulgence twice in my life. Nothing so personal, but in 1996, there was Prabhupada's centennial ceremony, and Maharaj, that's the first time I had his darshan in the Rath Yatra in New York City. After the Rath Yatra is quite moving, so many pieces move and moves very fast. But the day after, there was a program in Brooklyn Temple, and I was a Brooklyn Temple congregation member for 8 years. So I went to that program and I saw Lokanatha Maharaj on the stage, and he sung must be for like 2 hours continuously. And I was feeling, see, you don't, no you do, but you might not appreciate so much now because there's so many YouTube videos on Kirtans today. But in 1996, there was like almost none, no YouTube video. Some audio Kirtans were there, and sometimes you don't feel so much attracted because you're not seeing the singer. But when I saw Maharaj singing from his heart for 2 hours, I saw literally, we hear the story of Shyamasundar Prabhu seeing a fulgent of Prabhupada as a detail in London. That's what I noticed. I said, this story must be, I didn't know Maharaj is sannyasi, senior. I heard, but I said this Vaishnava must be from Gandharva Loka, that he is so much empowered by the Lord that he has a fulgence and singing Lord's holy names. That was my first, and I'll conclude with second. I know so many of you are waiting. This must be 2010 or 11. Maharaj came to New York Rath Yatra, and I did not want, because of my previous experience in 1996, I did not want to go away from that group. He was singing, he was in the front car. And fortunately, my son Anuj was the Mardanga player. He was like a high schooler that time. And I know Anuj is chanchal, mind. And after like half an hour, he wanted to move away. He was tired. Okay, a high schooler, they sometimes want to show that they have power of it after, and especially Maharaj singing so intense, he needed full energy, 100%. So Anuj tried to escape at least 3 times. But Maharaj, he was like, he did not, like Amartanda Prabhu said nicely, just by his effulgence and his purity, he like captured Anuj's heart. Anuj could not move. Almost 2 hours of chanting. And when we got to the end at the park, Maharaj again chanted Narsingha prayer. That took another 15 minutes. And then when he came out, I was very I said, okay, you're venture. He showed me his hands. His hands were practically full of blood. Fully. I was like, what happened? We need to take you to the doctor. No. He said, no. This is only by Mardanga playing with His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj. And I said, Anuj, millions of your sins have eradicated by this blood. I said, just go and wash. We're not going to any hospital. That was so purifying to my heart, seeing my son getting purified by the chanting of the holy name, by the pure devotee of the Lord. So I saw those effulgences. I never got a chance to speak to Maharaj personally and serve him in any way. But today I'm praying that Maharaj allow me to come a little bit closer to him. I can become Padayatri like you. Not 100,000, but maybe 10 kilometers. Please bless me today. I really have desire. I came from a village. I want to offer my...
1 month.
Thank you so very much, Chila. Lokanatha Swami Maharaj ki, Vaishnav Vrinda ki.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, J.P. for very kind words of appreciation. Next, Madhupati Pro, I'd like to invite you to please come share a few words. And then after that, I'd like to invite Samesha Prabhu to please kindly come up and give the closing remarks. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Gurudas Jayadvaita Swami Tinam. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Lokanatha Swami Tinam. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinam. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavati Paschata Deshatari. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasati Gaura Bhaktavan. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Lokanatha Swami Maharaj ki. Thank you all very much. Dear Shimeshwar Prabhu, dear Ramachandra Prabhu and all the disciples of Lokanatha Maharaj for inviting me and nicely arranging this wonderful program to glorify the pure devotee of the Lord, His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj. I joined ISKCON and my first book which I read in ISKCON was Prabhupada Lilamrita in 1989 and was very inspired to hear about his Lokanatha Maharaj, His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj, and his wonderful contribution to the movement. and how Srila Prabhupada directly was entrusting him with important matters, especially this Padhyatra instruction. And his desire to go on bullock cart to Govardhan Parikrama in his final pastimes. And Lokanatha Maharaj, being ready to arrange for that entire Govardhan Parikrama. And that's a disciple who is always ready to follow his spiritual master. Whether it happened or not, that's a different part, but to be always ready to follow the spiritual master. And we see Lokanatha Maharaj's pastimes and his interaction with Srila Prabhupada, 1971, joining from Cross Maidan, 1972, he got initiated in 1972. 1976, getting sannyas initiation from Srila Prabhupada, and being born in a village near Araude, where now there is a flourishing temple there. We were very fortunate in 2019 when I took devotees for Yatra. We went to Maharashtra by van. No, Maharaj went by Padyatra, but we went by van. Going to Pandharpur, staying in Pandharpur, relishing this wonderful ghat, Prabhupada ghat, which is made right at our ISKCON Pandharpur property. Shishada Pandarinath, Lord Vittala, and then even going to Araude temple and seeing that, out of nowhere, you go to the villages of Maharashtra and then you come to Araude and then there's this huge wonderful temple built with full attention to detail of each and every corners of Araude temple. And that's contribution of His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj. I first met His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj in 1996 in New Vrindavan, where probably after many years he first came to US in 1996. Memorial weekend, and I had taken a yatra of devotees to go to New Vrindavan with my family. And Lokanath Maharaj, the day when we reached, he led Gaur Aarti for almost an hour and a half. Nice, absorbing kirtan. And next day to cap it, after Mangala Aarti, he led Tulsi Aarti for 2 hours. And I was very fortunate to be part of that Tulsi Aarti, to be completely absorbed. And to see all senior glorious devotees being part of that. Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj was also part of that Tulsi Aarti. He was running from the front of the temple to the back of the temple doing that Tulsi Aarti and completely being absorbed in Kirtan of Lokanath Maharaj. At one time he took off his kurta and still continuously running. The entire later part of that ecstatic Kirtan which Maharaj led. And that was the power of, as many mentioned, that Lokanath Maharaj sang from his heart, completely with eyes absorbed Supreme Lord. And same I saw during 2004 when the installation of Panchatattva were there. And the first kirtan after the Panchatattva the curtains opened, was led by Lokanatha Maharaj. And completely absorbed, and people were, first of all, hearing the kirtan and seeing the Panchatattva, tears were rolling down most of the devotees' eyes. Seeing that glorious sight of Panchatattva's mercy flowing through Lokanatha Maharaj's kirtan. And Lokanatha Maharaj just read, that when he mentioned kirtan, kirtan comes from the word kirti. No wonder it came from Kirti College. So kirtan came from the word kirti, and kirti means to glorify the Supreme Lord. So the kirtan has to be from the heart to glorify the Supreme Lord, but nothing else. Not to attract others. Glorify the Supreme Lord from your heart. You know, we see many times the kirtaniyas, to attract others, they try to do this ornamental kirtan and this and that. Their heart is not really there, but just to attract others. But Maharaj sings from his heart, completely being absorbed in kirtan. And that's his glories. His, apart from the Yatra Acharya of the moment, renowned for his kirtan throughout ISKCON. My Guru Maharaj, Vyasa Swami, mentioned that he traveled with Lokanatha Maharaj in Padyatra from north to Kanyakumari, going to different villages. And one thing, lighter note, will mention that with that association with Lokanatha Maharaj, he picked up, when he had asked Lokanatha Maharaj, what is this food item which people are eating? And he picked up Pani Puri from Lokanatha Maharaj. Until now, whenever my Guru Maharaj is there, one day definitely he will just have Pani Puri. Yeah. And that was picked up traveling with Lokanatha Maharaj. Bhakti Chandra Maharaj gave an entire introduction of Nectar of Devotion seminar at Tobacco. He was giving a seminar, and we had made Bel Puri and Pani Puri for Maharaj, and he ate that during that day. And for first 15 minutes he talked about the mallows of Bel Puri and Pani Puri. Yeah. And he mentioned we picked up from Lokanatha Maharaj. And then I was fortunate enough to travel Raj Mandal Parikrama over 3 years. I had done 10 days over 3 years. And Maharaj was there, integral part of Raj Mandal Parikrama. And surprisingly, you will see him walk, and then somewhere he will disappear, and then when we will have a stop somewhere, he will manifest there. And he will he will talk about the glories of that particular place, which later on it came up in the form of a book, Raj Mandal Parikrama. So that's Maharaj's contribution. That we should all be absorbed in the mood of Vrindavan, Raj Mandal, and that's, yeah. So on this auspicious day, we pray to the Lord that Maharaj has many years of healthy spiritual life, where he can bless us all with wonderful kirtan, with wonderful instructions and with his wonderful disciples. His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj ki jai.
For your kind offering. I'd like to invite Bishop Prabhu now to kindly give some words of appreciation for Guru Maharaj, also for all the devotees who have assembled here today. And after the closing remarks, after that we will watch a couple of videos, a couple of very wonderful and beautiful videos that have been made for the pleasure of Srila Guru Maharaj. And then after that we will then move on to Guru ISKCON and Pushpanjali. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Lokanatha Swami Namine. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswata Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. His Holiness Lokanatha Swami Maharaj ki jai. I'm just trying to glorify all of you. Try to specify more than glorifying Guru Maharaj, because of Guru Maharaj always likes to glorify everybody else. And also this is not a concluding part. I would also request Ramachandra Prabhuji also, you speak a few words as well. The glorification of each and every devotee who came today, and we can see that how much love and the heart and the love for the Lokanatha Maharaj or Guru Maharaj. This is exactly the Guru Maharaj wanted. Everybody should come together. Everybody should unite together. Everybody should join together in devotional services. We cannot progress in bhakti if we do it alone. And we all needed the association of the devotees. Especially when you look at Srila Prabhupada started ISKCON is a family. ISKCON is a family. That family, that all the entire world can come under the roof of that family, that deity. The entire world can come under this roof of this one family called ISKCON. Sometimes we come to that understanding, okay, this center, that center from there, this center from there, or we should not go there, we should not go here, we should go here, we should. ISKCON is not like that. And our sannyasis, our guru, parambaras are not like that. I saw a video, I saw a clip. His Holiness, my Guru Maharaj, Lokanatha Maharaj, embracing His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj. They were holding this, and there's sometimes we just embrace each other, and when maybe 30 seconds, maybe 20 seconds, just come out of it. But this embrace was not like that. This embrace is almost like 5 minutes. I thought, and I seen that also when Maharaj came to New York. When Maharaj came to the New York Yatra, that time His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj was there too. So now they said they embrace each other. I was looking when they are going to release, and just holding each other. So this is not just a gesture or something. This is a message. This is a great message He is giving to us. Everybody should hold each other, and that's what all that the devotees comes together. When they come in devotion, there is no specific caste, creed, category, or this, that. Everybody has to come together and join in this devotion. That's the real devotion. and this our Guru Maharaj. All this Guru Parampara is exemplifying with this very simple gesture of holding each other. And I saw the same with Bhaktichari Swami Maharaj. As soon as Maharaj see the Bhaktichari Maharaj, they are embracing each other, holding each other, and their, the conversation is not like what we speak. They are touching the soul to soul, heart to heart. This is devotion. So when we discussed about to holding this program, this Vyasa Puja, the first thing came up that you should invite everybody. You should invite everybody, and this is the most important aspect, and that's the most that our Guru Maharaj likes it. As soon as Guru Maharaj heard that, it's not that just few devotees or few disciples comes together, they can just come and this is just a format, this is what is we call ritual. There is no spirit in it. So when the ritual and then spirit in it, that's called spiritual. Otherwise it's not spiritual, otherwise it's a ritual. So it is just ritual. So the devotees, this family, this devotional family, this ISKCON family, this spiritual family is one. That is called Vasudeva Kutumbaka, Vasudeva Kutumbam, one family. And this is the exact, the spiritual nature, the meaning of this all coming together. And our Guru Maharaj likes that. So that's the one thing from the bottom of my heart, I wanted to share my joy, ecstasy, and that feeling of the gratefulness that all of you comes together for this very auspicious moment of this His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj, Guru Maharaj's 77th Vyasa Puja. When you look at it, last year we were celebrating the 50th Sannyasi anniversary. Can you believe 50 years of dedication? 50 years I was there in Vrindavan. Maharaj was giving a sannyasa, that's the day, exact day, and in Krishna Balaram temple on the courtyard. It's fully packed, 5,000 people. Can you believe? In the Krishna Balaram temple, 5,000 people and packed. Nobody can even put a feet there, and everybody sitting on others' lap even. It's not that much packed. And Maharaj was giving this address, and Maharaj mentioned, literally I took the instruction from Srila Prabhupada. And what was that instruction? When Maharaj got sannyasa initiation, Maharaj got this danda. It's called Tridanda. The literal meaning of Tridanda means one has to serve the lordships with the three aspects: body, mind, and the words. So always has to carry so that it signifies, it remembers, reminds the devotees that I should serve with my body, with my mind, with my words. Maharaj was saying, I was trying to follow this. 98% of my time, even that I didn't leave my staff, this danda separately. And Maharaj was also saying that airport and all, somebody was, is passing through this screening and all. Maharaj was saying that, there was some difficulties and all. Sometimes Maharaj couldn't get this, danda, and after, many days it came back and all those things. But when you look at it, and then there was also a conference after that, and then many devotees were speaking about this one. And I was mentioning, I also got a chance, and I was mentioning this, Maharaj. You may be saying, okay, I was keeping this for 98% of the time, I was keeping this staff, this danda. But then I was mentioning, Maharaj, it's not 90%, it's 100%, because of this with the mind, the body, and the words. If you're holding or keeping that in the heart, then 100% of the time Maharaj is fully with the body, mind, and words serving this entire, the family of ISKCON all over the world. So then we can see that Maharaj's great quality of, it says many times we know that there is ocean of mercy. Ocean of mercy. And our Guru Maharaj says that Srila Prabhupada is an ocean of mercy. I read the book of Srila Bhakti, His Holiness Bhakti Chari Maharaj, the book called Ocean of Mercy. So they addressing the ocean of mercy to Srila Prabhupada Guru Maharaj. And we can exactly see that ocean of mercy in our Guru Maharaj too. And think about that. Out of this 50 years, 40 years of Padayatra. And I think somebody was mentioning, it was 400,000 kilometers. 4 lakhs kilometers. 400,000 kilometers as mentioning here. That just by seeing that Padayatra, that devotee, just by seeing, many thousands of people are actually attracted to Krishna consciousness. The devotees, this is the mercy. This is the mercy. They don't think about themselves. They don't think about themselves. I remember one, I'll just close it. I went to Alacho with Guru Maharaj. Divyanam Prabhu also, we were there too. And we went there, and it was, I think, Vishwambar's wedding. Maharaj was, I had an opportunity to go there with Maharaj. We went there in Alachua. That time some miscommunication was there, and the prasadam was arranged in Vishwambara Prabhu's house, Mataji's, and Maharaj's stage was there in another house. So there was some miscommunication, and then we're not sure that where to stay and what to do, like that. So we went there, somebody came and told, Maharaj, your stay is arranged in another devotee's house. We went there. And then this family thought that the prasadam is arranged with them, and here there is nothing was there. It was almost like 1:30 and after this. And then we were worried what to do now. There is no prasadam after this long journey coming back and no prasadam. What to do? So we went there and Maharaj was, very calm, cool and quiet. And Maharaj then started to, put everything and then we were kind of worried what to do now. Prasadam is not there, right? Somebody has to arrange. So then we immediately went back to Vishwambara Prabhu's house and then somehow arranged in hour and a half. There was a feast arranged and I saw that Maharaj was very calm and cool. No kind of that, okay, or we can say that some kind of unrest that, okay, there's no prasadam like this. So how many, that's just one example, and how many days of that in Padayatra? Can you believe that? When you go, I think Dasharatha Prabhu is here, and maybe Prabhuji can tell more that how many days they may get that this prasadam on this yatra, Padayatra. They may not get. They may have to walk all day long without a prasadam. So this is the devotees' ocean of mercy, ocean of mercy. So this ocean of mercy that which comes out from these gurus, these acharyas, is that's one that which makes us the difference in our life. So we all need to be there as a family. It always says that there may be some problems here, some problems here, but every Guru Maharaj, all the Guru Maharaj says that cooperate to operate, right? Cooperate to operate. So that's the one thing that when we discussed about bring all these, families together, when all the devotees together, no matter what, and when one devotee, I would like to extremely thankful, and we all thankful about Sringaramurti Prabhu. The Prabhuji is here, Sringaramurti Prabhu. Such a simple soul, such a sincere soul, he was really insisting that if we have a program with everybody, then only I will come, otherwise I won't come. We said, Prabhuji, yes, this is for everybody, that we are all inviting everybody for this Puja. Such a simple soul, and since then, he was coming and helping in all respect to cooking and all. I think that everybody is familiar. Sringaramurti cooking is very tasty that he knows how to cook. So we will have a wonderful feast, and that the next is actually the devotees, all of you. Many of the devotees, when I came here today morning, and there are a few devotees that to decorate. And we have Utkarsh Prabhu was there with me, and there are a few other devotees, and Sringaramurti Prabhu was here, and we are holding everything together here. And Anuradhapuri Mataji, who is here? Anuradhapuri Mataji is here, and also here. You can stand up, Mataji. And what you see here on this altar is nothing but it is just Anuradhapuri Mataji's, creativity. And we had some discussion. And then Rasaparayani Mataji and also Pushpapani Mataji. Mataji is here. Pushpapani Mataji is here. Pushpapani Mataji is such a symbol, sincere, that this is what it is. We don't need anything much. Mataji buys the flowers with her own money every week and bring those flowers, and she makes garlands, she makes flower vase, she makes this beautiful bouquet and offer to Krishna. And she does not even have a steady income even, but she does it. This is called devotion. This is where that we have to worship these devotees lotus feet. I would humbly request those Pushpamani Mataji is here, Jai Hari Bol to this Pushpamani Mataji. So there are so many other devotees, wonderful devotees, and we don't want, so much of that, just trying to close with this. The devotees, this is all the mercy of the Srila His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj. His Holiness, all the Guru Vargas, Guru Parambaras, all the Guru Parambaras, their mercy only that it takes us forward, carry forward. And this is the message that we have to take it in our heart. The ocean of mercy and the compassionate and seeing everybody. And we know that one more thing I just wanted to say. On the centennial, actually His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj was in charge of, celebrating the 100th, the anniversary of Srila Prabhupada. What was? It was like just an arrangement. Maharaj was made sure that everybody, those who are actually went away from ISKCON, bring them all together on this occasion. All over the world, whoever is left, that was Maharaj was personally taking this in charge to bring them together into this to Krishna consciousness. Whoever went away, whatever the reason, contacting and reaching out to them, this is called a devotee, this is called devotion, this is called the devotion to the Lord. So the devotees with this note, and thank you so much from our bottom of our heart. And also humbly request His Grace Ramachandra Prabhu also give a, I know that time is, so at least for a few words, and humbly request that, so that we all will be. And this is what it is. We have to continue this process. This is the mission of Srila Prabhupada. This is the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the mission of nothing else. Kirtan or whatever it is. This is the mission. Bring the devotees together in Krishna consciousness. Nothing else. His Holiness Lokanatha Maharaj ki jai. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So at this point, I'm going to request Ananga Mohini to say a few more thanks. That she has a list of names to the devotees.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Let's just start off with a loud Hari Bol for everyone who gave their beautiful glorifications and offerings for Guru Maharaj. Hari Bol! Thank you everyone for your wonderful offerings. It was really nice to get to hear more glories and more experiences, personal or through Guru Maharaj's Vani, to hear from many of you. So, extending off of Sameshwar Prabhuji's thank yous, just wanted to say thank you to a few more people. There have been many people countlessly serving for so long to put this together and make this possible. So just to start off with, the kitchen, like we mentioned, Sringaramurti Prabhu has been leading the kitchen service to bring so much delicious prasadam, and along with him there's a huge team of devotees who are there since the morning. So I'll just say a few of their names. Govinda Nandini Mataji, Vajikishori Mataji, Jyotirmay Sachi Mataji, Kripa Prabhu, Narendra Prabhu, Indu Mataji, Loka Prabhu, Parampara Prabhu, and Ramchandra Prabhuji. So they have a loud Hari Bol for the amazing kitchen. And there was a huge list of many more people who were making rotis and helping out with the prasadam. So my apologies for missing some names, but thank you to all of you who have helped serve in the kitchen. We've had many wonderful bhoga offerings here, as you can see, for the pleasure of Guru Maharaj. So along with the disciples and many of you who've brought so many offerings. So I'd like to have a loud Hari Bol for all of you as well. Thank you all for bringing your offerings for Srila Gurudev. We had wonderful kirtans today. Kulshekar Mahatma, sons of Divyanam Prabhuji, as well Haribol, as well as Mahaprem Kirtan and Abhay. So loud Haribol for the Kirtan team as well. Haribol. And like we mentioned, thank you for all the bhoga, the decorations, like Sameshwar Prabhu said, people were preparing since the morning to put this beautiful decoration together. Loud Haribol for all of them. Haribol. And the garlands and many, many other things along with setup, and also to Ramchandra Prabhuji and Sameshwar Prabhuji for leading this event from so many weeks to put this together and engage all of us as well. So loud Haribol for all of them.
So we'll be playing a video. You can turn off the lights. It's just a couple of minutes. We had two videos.
Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prishtaya, Bhudale, Srimati, Lokanatha Swami, Namine, Isham Pushpanjali Samarpayami, Somanat Lokanatha Maharaj ki Jai.